Hi students, welcome to our new chapter, chapter 3 Polygon. Dear children, in this lesson we are going to learn about polygons. Have you ever heard about polygon? Then what is the meaning of the word polygon, children? The word polygon comes from Greek. The poly means many and gon means ankles. So the word polygon means many ankles. In this lesson, first we need to understand about what is a polygon and what is not a polygon. For that, we need to know about some specific properties of polygons. Then the first property is polygons are two-dimensional flat shapes. That means all sides of polygons lie on a same plane. Can you say one example of two-dimensional shape? Yes, exactly, triangles. Triangles is an example of a polygon. See this triangle. As we all know, a triangle has three sides. These sides are made of straight lines. So, second property is polygons are made of straight lines. See this triangle again. As we know, every triangle has three sides, three vertices and three angles. Here, each vertices are the intersecting point of two straight lines. So, we can say a triangle is a three-sided closed figure. Actually, we need minimum of three lines to form a closed figure, right? So, this is the third property of a polygon. A polygon has a minimum of three sides, three vertices and three angles. And the fourth property is it is a closed shape figure. Means sides are connected, there is no gap in between each sides. When a shape is satisfied with these all properties, we can say it is a polygon. Next is so interesting, children. Shapes. I will show you some shapes and you tell me is a polygon or not a polygon. Are you ready to say? Okay. Then our first shape is it a polygon? Right, it is not a polygon. Why? Because it is not a closed shape. There is a gap in between two sides. So it is not a polygon. Okay. Then the next shape is a quadrilateral. Is it a polygon? For that, we have to check whether a quadrilateral is satisfied with the properties of a polygon or not. We know a quadrilateral is a four-side closed figure made with four straight lines. It has four sides, four vertices and four angles. And it is a two-dimensional shape. So we can say it is a polygon. We know a quadrilateral is a four-side shape. It includes square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, kite, trapezium, like that. So we can say all these shapes are polygon. Okay. Then the next shape is a circle. Is circle a polygon, children? It is a two-dimensional closed shape. But how many sides does it have? That is the problem. There is no straight sides, vertices and angles. It is a curved shape. So it is not a polygon. See the next shape. Is it a polygon, children? Yes, it is a polygon because we know it has five sides, five vertices and five angles. And it is a two-dimensional closed figure. So it is a polygon. And see the next shape. Is it a polygon, children? No, because one of its side is not straight line. It has a curve line. Any shape that include a curve line, it is not a polygon. So this is not a polygon. And last shape is it a polygon, children? No, this is also not a polygon because it is a three-dimensional shape. But we are using polygons to form a three-dimensional shape. Okay, children? Hope it's clear to you. Based on the number of sides and angle, polygons are classified into different types, which we are going to discuss now. First is what we call a three-sided closed shape. Yes, triangle. That we all know, right? Then, what is a four-sided closed shape? Yes, it can be a rectangle, square, parallelogram, trapezium, like that. So we can call it as quadrilateral. So a four-sided closed shape is a quadrilateral. Here we can see a figure. When I draw a diagonal here, we get two triangles, right? So we can say a four-sided closed shape has two triangles. That is number of sides minus 2. Here number of triangle equal to 4 minus 2 equal to 2 triangles. Again, what we call a five-sided closed shape? Yes, you all know it's a pentagon. We know a pentagon has 5 sides, 5 vertices and 5 angles. Here, taking a vertex and join with the opposite vertices, note to the nearby vertices. Then we can divide it into 3 triangles. That means a 5-sided closed shape has 3 triangles. That is number of sides minus 2. Here 5 minus 2 equal to 3 triangles. Then the next is 6-sided closed figure. 6-sided closed figure is called hexagon. As we all know, it has 6 sides, 6 vertices and 6 angles. Here also taking a vertex and join with the opposite vertices, note to the nearby vertices. We can divide it into 4 triangles. That means a 6-sided closed figure has 4 triangles. That is number of sides minus 2. Here 6 minus 2 equal to 4 triangles. Again, 7-sided closed figure is called heptagon. Here also taking a vertex and joining with the opposite vertices except on either sides. We can make 5 triangles. That means 7-sided closed figure has 5 triangles. Here number of sides minus 2, that is 7 minus 2 equal to 5 triangles. Then one more is there, 8-sided closed figure. It's called octagon. Taking a vertex and join with the opposite vertices, we can make 6 triangles here. That means 8-sided closed figure has 6 triangles. Here number of sides minus 2 equal to 8 minus 2. That is 6 triangles. Okay children, understood? Then without drawing any picture, you have to find the number of triangles can be made with a polygon of 12 sides. How to find it? Here number of triangles equal to number of sides minus 2. We know this polygon has 12 sides. That is 12 minus 2 equal to 10 triangles. So we can say a 12-sided polygon has 10 triangles. Then how many triangles can we make with a polygon of n sides? Say children, how to find it? Here number of triangles equal to number of sides minus 2. Here number of sides equal to n. So we can say n minus 2. So we can say a n-sided polygon has n minus 2 triangles. Polygons are classified into various types based on the number of sides and measures of its angles. They are irregular polygons, regular polygons, concave polygon, convex polygons, like that. Now here we are going to see the difference between regular polygons and irregular polygons. A regular polygon means all sides and angles are equal. Otherwise, it is a irregular polygon. Then what is irregular polygon? The sides and angles of polygons are not equal is called irregular polygon. Then let us see some example for regular and irregular polygons. First is, what is a three sides polygon? We know it's a triangle. Then which type of triangle is a regular three-sided polygon? Yes, equilateral triangle. Why, children? Its three sides and three angles are equal. Then what is irregular three-sided polygon? Triangles with sides and angles are not equal is called irregular triangles. For example, isosceles triangle, right triangle, like that. Then next is four-sided polygon, that is quadrilateral. Here regular four-sided polygon means four sides and four angles are equal. Can you say one example for such shapes? Yes, a square. Its four sides and angles are equal. Then say one example for irregular four-sided polygon. Maybe it's a rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, like that. Okay. Then next is five-sided polygon, that is pentagon. Here regular pentagon means five sides and five angles are equal. Then irregular pentagon means five sides and five angles are not equal. Next is hexagon. Then what is regular hexagon? That means six sides and six angles are equal. Then what about irregular hexagon? That means six sides and six angles are not equal. This is the difference between regular polygons and irregular polygons. Hope it's clear to you. And I wish to show you some more polygons for your general information only. First one is concave polygons. Concave polygons means have at least one internal angle greater than 180 degree. Second one is convex polygons. Convex polygons means have no internal angles greater than 180 degree. We can say all regular polygons are convex polygons. The other one is complex polygons. Complex polygons means have a line that crosses another line. Okay, hope it's clear to you. Then see you in the next class with some of angles of polygons. Have a nice day.